She told you to get out the chair?
Hold on. She said get up. She said get up. My clothes are in that chair. You can't lay back on my clothes. I said, I didn't realize this was clothes in the chair.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Right. Well, how's she gonna put you in that room with her clothes all over the damn place? Lord. But what me, you, and her, we should all have a night together. We should do a slumber night. A nice little slumber party.
We gotta have a man there because
a mediator.
Man there to tone all the women out. I'm telling you. When Sandra gets the male around her,
she calmed down.
She's a different person.
Yeah. Wow.
And I scooped that. She is a different person.
Well, who could we have over? It's still gonna be like me, you, and her having a slumber night. You know, where they leave.
A man will make that thing turn out right.
Oh, I know what we could do.
We would have fun.
I know what we could do too. I know what we could do. I know what we could do. We could play truth or dare and spin the bottle, and get her ass drunk. Every time you don't take the dare or you don't follow through, you got to take a sip of gin. Yeah, I'm gonna get her. Or Stoli or vodka or something. I'm gonna get her. Right.
That girl needs something.
Mm-hmm.
That girl, I mean, in the room that she has next to the guest room, she pulls the stuff all the way, almost in the hallway. Why is that?
What's the? Oh, you mean her clothes?
No, she was typing on a nice, it's a big thing, it's a table, and it's in the extra room.
Oh, the office.
Oh,
that's her little office. Well, what's in the hallway?
Nothing.
What did she?
But she pulled it out a little bit. I guess she wanted to either see what was going on with me in the other room, or she just needed more light, or because that house got nothing but light.
Yeah, I know. So I don't know why she would have pulled it out. Maybe she just was in between her room and the office because it's right there across each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe she just, doing her thing.
Yeah, she know what she was doing, right?
Yeah, doing her thing. She know what she was doing. And then she can put it all out. And maybe she's comfortable, but I think
you should have asked her. You should have said, why are you in the hallway?
I should have been in the hallway. I didn't want to. She came in there and told me something.
No, but when you go there, like, was it you or David? I can't remember whether it was you or David that said they got up in the morning and went to cook a piece of bacon and she hit the ceiling.
That was David.
David.
I can't tell. I told you that David told me that.
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. I'm not repeating it. I'm just saying, for her.
The incident happened to David. David teared up.
What I don't understand about that whole scenario was, how did pork bacon get in her house?
I tell her she must eat it. Must eat pork?
Who?
Sandra.
Sandra doesn't eat pork.
Okay.
So was it her? I think it was her bacon, and he just got up and decided to make breakfast. And I think what's going on. Because Sandra's like this, you go in her kitchen and you turn on the pot and the stove and you put something in the pot and she will come in there and take that pot and fling it. Don't cook in my kitchen because you don't clean and you don't cook and and I want my kitchen this way and you and I'm like, okay, alrighty then. So what I figured out with her is just as far as breakfast and dinner and lunch, let her handle it. She will say, yeah. She will come to you and say, would you like coffee? This is what I have. I have a muffin, or I have bacon, I have this, or I have that. And she'll offer it to you and serve you. And I love it when she does that. Because, it's like, I feel like I need to help her. And I will say, do you want help? And if she says, yeah, do this, I do it. But that's it. I don't get up and take initiative with her in her house for food, because she will sling it on the wall. Yes! And then clean it all up, and then cook, and then feel bad about what she carried on about, and service you like you're a queen.
That never happened.
Mm-hmm.
That's madness.
Yeah, it is madness. I don't play that. I will rather, for me, like I know you're not a breakfast person. You'll have a cup of tea, a piece of bread, or yogurt, and you're done. Right. Or maybe a cereal or whatever, something easy. For her, it's either, she's simple too with breakfast. She'll have a coffee and a muffin or something like that, and she's done. Or might feel hungry and start making, an omelet or whatever, and she is done with. She don't do big production breakfasts, but she'll do a nice lunch, a nice dinner, and that will be big. She'll do that in a big productive way. But just if for the menu and the food and all of that, let her say to you, I need this. Or, I mean, can I get you this, or this? And only thing you can ask for in there without a problem is water, juice, coffee, and tea. She won't have a problem giving you any of that. So you can say, can I have water? Can I have some juice? Can I this? But dinner and all of that, let her do it. Just let her do it. And then you'll turn around and go, oh, you cooking? Because that's what I do. And then she'll go, yeah, I was going to make some this and that. And would you like, right.
That's
Right.
just like her. Oh, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and when you initiated it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, please.
Yeah,
What the hell are you thinking? Coming in my kitchen and moving this and putting that there, and look at the stove. Look at the stove. Look at my stove. I was like, oh my God. Okay, I'm under arrest. I won't. Whoa. I won't touch it no more. Sorry.
So she's talking about dating this one, because that's a big house, and she's a beautiful girl, and she's got a place in the house. Is there any kind of possibility of any something looking like a man walking out that door?
I want to say it this way. Because Sandra wants a holy man, she thinks that God is going to blam this perfect holy man on her step. And he won't need no adjusting. Right. But the reality is that she probably passed up many holy men by now, because if you meet somebody and they are not into God the way you're into God, it doesn't mean that they don't want to be into God the way you're into God. Just because they're not at that level that you're at, it doesn't mean they don't want that. And she could have passed up so many guys that wasn't at her level that would have came up to her level. But Sandra wants it perfect, neat, tied up with a bow on it, and it's not normal.
Okay, what is her level? Because
Good question.
levels fluctuate.
Here's the thing. Here is how it works, my dear. None of us are completed with God yet. And we're all looking for that 7, that completion in God. And we're all looking for mates that are completed with God and that 7 too. But it doesn't mean that you can't meet a mate that's incomplete and you're incomplete and you be completed together.
Yeah.
And she needs to leave room for that. And maybe when we have that little slumber, you can bring up, hey, are you dating? And then I can follow that up with what I just said, and maybe it'll give her food for thought. Because I think, honestly, she wants that perfect, 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 perfect male. And it doesn't exist. You're not perfect. We're all not perfect. The only thing that's perfect is God, and we're all striving to be perfect, like God. And I think that we need to have that little talk with her again. And she also, she and you, her, let me see, Sophie. It's only me and Sheffin that ain't got, I mean, I got pride, but I don't use it the way you guys use it. I don't know why. She is so prideful. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Sophie too. Unbelievable. 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 Oh, please. Oh, you can't, don't embarrass me like that. And I'm like looking at her like, really? Sometimes people gotta understand that embarrassment builds character in you. And it makes you a stronger, more reliable, more considerate person. You know what I mean? Because if something embarrassed you, it then makes you think, would I want the next person to feel that way? So then that's how you gain consideration. So it happens, you feel, funny in your face because people are looking at you for whatever the reasons are. And then all of a sudden, somebody will get embarrassed next week and it'll be on them and you'll be all forgotten about. But in the meantime, what did you gain from that? You got to gain something from these idiosyncrasies that happen to you in life. Embarrassments are character building. They say it makes you have more consideration towards the next person's feeling and what they're going through. So you will say to Sandra now, knowing that her pride bothers her about things, and she's like, well, her mind is going, well, you're looking at me like, okay, why don't I have a man? That's what why don't I have a man? I'm all that and a bag of chips, but why don't I have a man? Okay, nobody's looking at you like that. What we're thinking is, what is stopping you from meeting people to find out if that one could be, or that one could be, or that one could be? Just because he had a record of something he did in his past, and he has a janitor job, or he's in school but he isn't at your level yet, it doesn't mean that he's not the one that God wants for you. People cannot let these things, these mishaps that happen to especially black men, because I personally don't want to mix my race, my nation. I want to stay with who God intended for me to. He said don't mix. But I'm not saying you can't do it. I'm just saying he said don't do it. I don't want a white man. For me personally, I have nothing in common with a white man.
Who's that white man in the family? Judy?
He's semi-white. He's mixed. His mama is white and his father is black.
Okay.
But they look white. Especially them kids. But I'm saying... But I ain't gonna knock you now. I'm not gonna judge you and tell you, Sonia, Sandra, whoever, don't date white people. I would never tell it, because for sure, I can tell you this for sure, the white men today look 10 times better than the white men yesterday. For some reason, they're working out, spray tanning, they're kind of looking kind of all right. Yeah. And they got good credit and a great job. But Yeah, well, poor black man. You know,